Ever wondered what secrets the world's most forbidden places hold? In part 6 of our ongoing series, we'll take you inside hidden nuclear cities, controversial islands, and mysterious sites where access is so restricted you won't even dream of visiting. Stick around to uncover the top 10 places you'll never be allowed to explore. Number 10. Zelenogorsk, Krasnoyarsk Krai, Russia. Zelenogorsk in Russia's Krasnoyarsk Krai is a place most people have never heard of, but it plays a huge role in the country's nuclear program. Founded in the 1950s, it's a closed administrative town built around uranium enrichment. This is where some of Russia's most sensitive nuclear materials are processed. The city is a vital part of Russia's nuclear infrastructure, and although it's still operational today, it's not recommended that anyone visit. Zelenogorsk is a closed town, meaning only authorized personnel, usually those working in the nuclear sector, are allowed to enter. Even the locals here have limited access to certain areas. With its history rooted in the Soviet Union's arms race, Zelenogorsk remains a key site for Russia's nuclear industry, housing a major uranium processing facility. Despite its small size, the town is heavily monitored and tightly controlled. The secrecy surrounding it adds to its mystique, making it one of the most restricted and mysterious places in Russia. Number 9. Dugway Proving Ground, Utah, USA. Dugway Proving Ground in Utah, USA is one of the most restricted military sites in the world. It's a massive 800,000-acre facility where the U.S. Army tests chemical and biological weapons. Located in a remote desert area, it's completely off-limits to the public, with no access allowed without government clearance. The base has a dark history, especially tied to its chemical and biological weapon testing. In the 1960s, there was a major anthrax outbreak believed to be caused by a leak from the facility, raising concerns about the safety of the tests being done there. Today, the area still handles some of the deadliest substances on Earth, including nerve agents and viruses. Despite the secrecy surrounding Dugway, it's been linked to numerous controversies over the years. Satellite images of the facility are often blurred, adding to the mystery. It's one of those places where the public is kept in the dark, but its significance in military research can't be ignored. Number 8. Ozyorsk, City 40, Russia. Ozyorsk in Russia, also known as City 40, is one of the most secretive places in the world. Built in 1945 deep in the Ural Mountains, it was created for the Soviet nuclear program. Its main facility, the Mayak plant, produced plutonium for atomic bombs. For decades, Ozyorsk didn't exist on maps. Residents couldn't leave, and outsiders couldn't enter. Mail went to a P.O. box hundreds of kilometers away. The city was surrounded by tight security, and life inside was a mix of privilege and extreme secrecy. People were told they were protecting the country with their work, but they had no idea about the dangers around them. In 1957, a catastrophic accident in Mayak, known as the Kishtim disaster, released massive amounts of radiation. Over 15,000 square kilometers were contaminated, and the Soviet government kept it secret for decades. Today, Ozyorsk is still a closed city. Mayak still produces nuclear fuel and isotopes, but the region remains heavily polluted. Number 7. Baikonur Cosmodrome, Kazakhstan. Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan is one of the most restricted places on the planet. This massive space launch facility, built during the Soviet era, is where Yuri Gagarin made history as the first human in space in 1961. But getting anywhere near it, you need special permission. The Cosmodrome is surrounded by the small town of Baikonur, formerly known as Leninsk, which was established to support the facility. Everything here, from the people to the infrastructure, is tied to space missions. The site is off limits to the public, with strict security measures in place to prevent unauthorized access. What makes Baikonur so tightly controlled is its historical significance in space exploration and its continued role in Russian space programs. It's not just a launch site, It's also linked to military operations and advanced space technology, making it one of the most important yet secretive places in the world. Number 6. Seversk, Russia. Seversk, Russia is one of the most secretive cities in the world. Founded in 1949 as Tomsk 7, it was built to house the Siberian Chemical Combine, a facility dedicated to producing plutonium and highly enriched uranium for the Soviet Union's nuclear weapons program. Even its existence was a state secret until the 1990s. Today, Seversk remains a closed city, officially known as a closed administrative territorial formation, ZATO. Access is strictly controlled, and visitors require special permission to enter. This permission is typically granted only to residents, their close relatives, or individuals with official business in the city. There are 6 checkpoints around Seversk where visitors must present entry documents. Before May 2007, visitors had to obtain passes from a special office in Tomsk. The Siberian Chemical Combine, now a subsidiary of Rosatom, continues to operate in Seversk, focusing on the production of nuclear fuel and waste management. While the city has modern amenities, its legacy as a center of nuclear research and production remains a defining characteristic. If you're finding these forbidden places fascinating, hit that subscribe button right now. Trust me, the next 5 will leave you speechless. You won't believe what's coming up, and you definitely don't want to miss out. Number 5. Nakaenoshima, Japan. Nakaenoshima, Japan is a small, uninhabited island located about 2 kilometers off the coast of Hirado in the East China Sea. During Japan's ban on Christianity, many Japanese Christians were martyred on the island. The island was venerated by many Japanese Christians, and holy water from the island was used in baptisms in the surrounding areas. In 2018, Nakaenoshima was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site as part of the hidden Christian sites in the Nagasaki region. Access to Nakaenoshima is strictly prohibited for non-religious tourists due to its geographical restrictions. Only hidden Christians from Ikitsuki are allowed to visit, and permission is granted during the Omizutori ceremony, when holy water is drawn from the island's rocks. While the island remains closed to non-religious visitors, the city of Hirado has initiated waste cleanup missions to conserve its preserved state. Despite its inaccessibility, Nakaenoshima holds profound significance for local hidden Christians, who consider it a sacred site due to its historical and spiritual importance. Number 4. Frontier Closed Area, Hong Kong. The Frontier Closed Area in Hong Kong is a place where access is tightly controlled, and even in today's modern world, it remains off limits to the public. The border region between Hong Kong and mainland China remains legally restricted, requiring special permits for anyone to enter. Despite being part of Hong Kong, it's more like a secret zone that most people can only hear about but never visit. The area's restrictions date back to the 1950s, when it was established as a buffer zone during the Cold War, separating the British-controlled Hong Kong from Communist China. Although Hong Kong is now part of China, the area has maintained its closed-off status, largely due to its sensitive location and historical significance. Today, it's largely untouched, filled with dense forests, abandoned villages, and an air of isolation. Only those with a legitimate reason, such as researchers or government workers, are permitted entry. Number 3. Liancourt Rocks, Japan. The Liancourt Rocks, also known as Dokdo in Korea and Takeshima in Japan, are small rocky islets sitting in the Sea of Japan, but they're far from small in terms of controversy. These islands are at the center of a heated territorial dispute between South Korea and Japan, with both countries claiming ownership of them. Despite their size, these islets have sparked decades of tension. South Korea currently controls them, with a small police station and military presence, while Japan still insists they belong to it. The dispute has led to a lot of political back and forth, making these rocks more than just a place on the map. They're a symbol of national pride and sovereignty. What makes it even more fascinating, civilian access is heavily restricted. Due to the ongoing dispute, both countries restrict who can visit the islands. South Korea allows limited visits, but you'll need permission, and Japan's laws make it nearly impossible for unauthorized people to get close. Number 2. Sarov, Arzamas 16, Russia. Tucked away in Russia's Nizhny Novgorod region, Sarov, formerly known as Arzamas 16, is one of the country's most secretive cities. Today, it's still the heart of Russia's nuclear weapons research and development. This place is where the Soviet Union built its first atomic bomb, and even now, it's a key player in Russia's nuclear arsenal. But here's the kicker. Sarov is practically off-limits. Foreigners cannot simply visit, and even Russians require special permission to enter the city. The entire town is tightly controlled, with security checkpoints and a strict no-entry policy for outsiders. Only those with official business or a valid government identification pass are granted access. Despite its closed-off nature, Sarov is more than just a military town. It's a home to a thriving community of scientists and their families, all working on some of the country's most sensitive projects. But no matter how curious you are, setting foot in Sarov without the right clearance is a dream you won't get to live. It's a city built on secrecy, and it's staying that way for the foreseeable future. Number 1. Hawk Cave, Socotra, Yemen. Hawk Cave on Socotra Island, Yemen, is one of those places you can't just visit, and that's for a good reason. It's protected under law due to its fragile environment, endemic species, and the priceless archaeological inscriptions inside. These ancient markings tell stories of early human life on the island, making it a key historical site that must be preserved. The reason access is so difficult? Well, Socotra is home to some of the world's rarest plants and animals, found nowhere else on Earth. The cave itself is situated within a protected area, where strict regulations are in place to prevent any damage to this unique ecosystem. Only those with special permits, such as researchers or conservationists, are allowed inside, and even gaining access to the cave is no easy task. The cave's location is remote, and the island's rugged terrain adds to the challenge, making it an adventure just to get there. Hawk Cave is a rare spot where nature and history collide, and it's off-limits to most, ensuring it remains as untouched and mysterious as it has been for centuries. And that's all for today. What do you think? Would you ever try to visit any of these forbidden places? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing travel content. Catch you in the next one.